Captain Mays isn't here yet, is he?
No, sir.
I heard you were the helmsman aboard the Adamson.
Yes, sir. I've been trained and instructed on the design. Admiral Everett, what a pleasure to see you, sir.
Admiral Weissland asked me to keep an eye on you. Seems that there's some secret mission outside the solar system.
Yes, sir. We confirmed it on our mission to Jupiter last month. Private space companies had been prospecting planets in the Cohnirri system. Apparently one of the ships ran into an inhabited planet, Fenyika, and ran into trouble. We tried to stop them from going to the Savarthe sector, but they jumped into hyperspace. What came back didn't look so good. The Dargrai have problems lately. Before Caylaen left with the Caylaen, they perfected our hyperradio, and we've been able to drop in on their broadcasts. The Dargrai have become more aggressive. But maybe there's hope. Long-range sensors have picked up the Caylaen heading into the solar system from the direction of Pavo constellation. I doubt they call it that, but they're coming back. Yes, Admiral. Then I'll have the Endeavour divert from the planned mission of exploration and send them to greet the aliens. Making contact is the kind of thing Captain Casens does best. Captain Casens? It's hard to believe that in a year's time he trained enough to rise in rank to captain. Space Forces is in need of good captains. Besides, it was probably Admiral Weissland's idea. Director Weissland has spies everywhere, I hear, so be on your toes. Sure she does. Come on, Benton. Let's get back to the Adamson.
Yes, sir. You think we'll run into the Endeavour out there?
I'm betting we will.
Who's in charge here?
I am. Ensign Jones, sir.
I'm Chief Engineer Michael Slayton.
Yes, sir.
Ensign, these parts could go flying if the gravity fields were to malfunction. We don't want any accidents on our first mission.
Yes, sir. I'll pick them up right away.
Captain on deck. Thomas, I can't believe it's really you.
Michael, I see they decided to promote you.
Yes, sir. Chief Engineer. I didn't get to do all the grand experiments Dad enjoyed, but I'm not him. Science always bothered me a little.
Then you picked a strange ship to serve on, as Endeavour is a science vessel.
They decided to designate this one the 56A because she'd gone through such an extensive refit since we last served aboard her that they put an extra letter on the call sign. The Fuji will get the same upgrade, I imagine. How's Captain Everett?
They promoted him to Rear Admiral as soon as he got back from the Jupiter mission. Well, Michael, it's good to know someone familiar has signed aboard.
Well, it's Captain Thomas Casson.
Lieutenant Arlene Benton. I see they promoted you. Still digging in old ruins on shore leave.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we found an alien ship.
That sounds intriguing, but we have a ship to run.
We can discuss it later, sir. I've studied the local alien myths and legends, and would like to be more than a navigator, if that's possible.
I could look into getting you some kind of second job, I suppose. How's Donald?
He's a helmsman on the Adamson. Thinks he can make first officer within a year, but he was always an optimist.
Yes, he is.
And Beth?
We're divorced, but Beth is acting commander on Mars as part of the Asimov station.
Huh, so now it's official.
It is. She has a lot of issues with me, some of which surfaced when we got back.
Mearson's our new CMO, and I've met her before.
No, I haven't. And I haven't met our new helmsman.
Lieutenant Davies, sir.
Thank you, Lieutenant. No need to blush.
You'll get used to the captain. You'll keep me updated then, Lieutenant? Call me Arlene. We're scientists more than Navy, so first names are okay between shifts. Now, in a situation, we have to use our last names. But this is just an introduction, understand? I do. Arlene. Nice to meet you. It is nice to meet you, too. I noticed the ring. You're married? Yeah, to the helmsman of the Starship Adams.
Oh, how nice. Ladies, we need to get the ship underway. Yes, sir.
I take it you aren't married.
No, I am not.
Well, kid, sometimes it's annoying, but ultimately rewarding.
Not planning on it, ma'am.
I would know. I'll try to remember that. You do that.
Admiral Everett has diverted our original heading to Tau City to meet with the Caylaen, an alien ship we encountered a year ago. We will pass by Jupiter and then meet them at Saturn. Stations, everyone. Understood. Aren't we missing someone? A first officer has been assigned to us, but he won't be here for a few days. Knowing that the Space Force's regulations state that at least 2 experienced officers must be in command, even a science vessel, they sent for him.
You know of him?
Jason McKee, but I've never met him. Is he recommended? Don't worry about him. I'm sure you'll get along just fine. I'm not worried.
Slayton, you'll be acting as communications officer temporarily until we make the trade with the Starship Hadrian. Yes, sir.
Thrusters to half power.
Take us out of the path of the satellite power.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what this thing can do. Ahead, full speed.
Aye, sir.
Activate. Space drive. Space drive's activated. Warp speed now. All right, I think the Hadrian is here, so let's go back to official name bases for now.
Yes, Captain.
Captain Casens, how nice to see you again. Captain Mark Wong, should we get this over with?
I think so.
Commander Jason McKee reporting, sir. We're not on high alert now, but I appreciate it.
What is your command, sir?
At ease. Report to me in half an hour.
Yes, sir.
Captain, he's a little edgy, but he's qualified in space combat simulations and highly rated in Starship Command. Space combat with whom?
You never know.
Well, a good defense is important. Have him come over.
Aye, sir. I'll be seeing you.
Commander McKee, welcome aboard the Endeavour.
I see I have a welcoming party.
I didn't have anything better to do. The engines won't break down without you, at least I hope.
I understand your original mission has changed, sir. We're not going to Tau City as planned.
That's right. Admiral Everett wanted us on a mission I'll reveal later.
Is it a secret?
Consider it so.
Yes, sir.
I will inform you of shipboard protocol. On this ship, it's a little different than on the Hadrian. Here, things are more relaxed.
I'm sure you'll fill me in, sir.
You will need a physical scan.
I do.
I don't want you getting sick out there.
Yes, sir. Casens.
Owen Cervantes, what are you doing in a military starship uniform?
I enlisted and got assigned to the Hadrian crew, sir. Face it, Casens, you need me.
I need you? How so?
It's been a year since anyone has spoken with the aliens, and I want to be there for negotiations. After all, it was I who saved your butts back in '83 when Char tried to kill you. Owen is a pain in the rear, sir.
Yes, but what is a brilliant computer scientist, one of the smartest in space, doing a position as a military private on a starship?
I am the smartest man in space.
And you're modest, too. Note that I'm the captain of this vessel, and you won't be pulling anything funny, or I'll have you on report.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I might expect a bit of lax protocol with my friends on the ship, but as of yet, you both are new to me. I want no snap judgments without my say. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
As for you, Owen Cervantes, you are our new communications officer. We're going on an important mission, and I don't want anything to go wrong, such as your antics. I know you too well.
I guess that means we're not on a first-name basis yet.
That's right. As you know, this is a science vessel. A normal operation doesn't require stringent military protocol. However, you will follow my orders.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now that we understand each other, you're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Sick Bay, Commander McKee.
You can take your time, Doc.
I'm glad I caught you, McKee. You've been trying to avoid me, haven't you?
I stand caught, Doctor.
You have a little high blood pressure, which for someone your age could mean nothing, but you should keep coming to the medical bay for checkups.
But I'm only 32. I'll keep coming in, I promise.
Sure, but I have your file from the Hadrian. He fainted once during a mission. We don't want that to happen again.
It won't, Doctor. May I go?
Yes, you may go. Ladies and gentlemen, you know why we're here. And since we're in an official scientific meeting, first names are all right. And now, Owen, you may speak. Yes, Captain. You're planning on surveying an alien planet in the Tau City system for visit, but have been diverted onto this new mission. In a short time, we will make contact with the Cohnirri vessel Caylaen, which has returned from a year absence. We don't know anything more about the ship than we knew from the last visit in 2483. We must be prepared for anything. As a science vessel, I expect that our exploration will shortly change to a diplomatic mission.
Are the letter marked with them as they were before?
No, a report said they're from Cohnirri.
Well, I've never met them.
You soon will, but I want to avoid any diplomatic incidents. Let us not allow our human egos to override our judgment.
Yes, sir.
I'm still not used to this, but I think I can handle negotiations with them.
Are you planning on selling them something?
Trade would be more reasonable, sir, as we are not as advanced technologically as they are. With our Litgrid allies not present, it's up to us. Long-range scans picked up the alien ship months ago as it entered the solar system through the hyperspace. But we don't know much about it. We know their intent is peaceful.
Wonder why it's taking them so long.
Maybe their engines were damaged again. Oh, I guess that'd be pretty unlikely. We will soon find out. The alien craft is approaching the orbit of the gas giant Saturn, so we will rendezvous there.
I just hope Nathan Char isn't aware of this. I'd hate for that pirate to come out here just to ruin this.
After he got off on a technicality, Char hasn't been out this far today. I picked up signals from the Davies near Earth last night. Reports state he procured the ship months ago and has been pretending to be the captain. My little brother is with him. I was spying on them, just to make sure they didn't have any interest in us.
How did you do that? I thought I was the only one on board who could crack the encrypted code we wrote from our ships.
I wrote the code book, sir. I did it under a pseudonym.
Huh, it figures.
And there's always the possibility Char changed the code. The fact that he didn't means he's too arrogant to bother.
Really? He did that?
Okay, it's my opinion, but it's a good one. Now, if you will all stop speculating, we should be going to the bridge. And Owen, quit spying. Someone else might be listening to us. I hadn't thought of that. Try to control yourself, Owen. Yes, sir. It won't happen again.
Just glad Owen's on our side.
I know we're a science vessel, so let's start acting like one. I wonder if we are ready for this. It seems like humans have done a terrible job of keeping our planet united over the past century. You're entitled to that, but humans are curious.
You know what they say about curiosity. It killed the cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to meet our cousins again. The meeting is adjourned. Aye, sir. I am Sanprakak of the Caylaen. The god of everything shines upon us today. I am Thomas Casens of the Extrasolar Vehicle Endeavour, the planet Earth, and the Earth Space Forces. Welcome back to the Sol system. These are Slayton, McKee, and Cervantes. It's good to see you again, Thomas Casens. I'm Jason McKee, so you were Senakire. Yes, I received a promotion when we returned to Atrirka. We would like to update you all, Captain Casens. That would be just fine, Sanprakak. We are Cohnirri from Atrirka. I know, I've heard of Atrirka. I see no reason to concern yourselves with the details of the past at this time. I understand perfectly, sir. We have many complexities that could be discussed on our visit with you.
Do you really look like us, or is it a disguise?
We look human because we're genetically related. That's interesting. We can discuss that later. You got the messages we sent then. Excellent. Your father was very helpful in mediating talks with the high priests back on Carlot, and they've agreed to invite you there. David Casens is on Carlot. It appears that my father would be living out his retirement on some alien planet. I have unpleasant news. He's no longer living. Your father died of complications from an unknown illness. I'm sorry. What? Didn't your people understand his medical needs? They understood. However, they weren't prepared for an allergic reaction to the treatments, nor did he disclose his own medical conditions, which made it worse for him, in the end. I didn't like the idea of Dad going into space at his age, but he insisted, and he went along with you, unaware of the risks. Well, it's fortunate he lived a good life while he was still here. We made sure to give him the best of care when he got to our world, but those kinds of things happen. I forgot that I had to go into training after that, and couldn't see him as much. Then it happened. I dropped everything to assist, but it was too late. I understand, sir. We brought the body back aboard our ship, as we did not wish to dishonor your burial rites. We'll have to deal with that when the time is right. But there is more. David Casens did leave a record of his visit with the alien city, and his last will and testament, and his visit also made it possible for your people to visit the planet, because he managed an audience with Queen Harsal. He did all that. He had more savvy than I give him credit for. And that's not all. He also found the resting place of his ancestor, your namesake, and visited the survivors of the Starship Majestic. That ship was presumed destroyed in 2440. David Casens never believed it, and you may tell your superiors he was right. The first contact ship did reach the star you call Arcturus, and then from there it went to Atrirka, where it became a permanent fixture in our solar system. I never made the connection until your father showed up. Someday you can visit them as well. That'd be fascinating, but tell me, what brings you back to the solar system? Queen Harsal wanted us to make formal contact with the Earth and her colonies and prepare them for the future. That sounds important. It is. You are in your adolescence out here, and it is time to begin learning about the Cohnirri and their allies, and the wonders and dangers of the universe holds. In that way, we'll prevent any possible diplomatic issues with local planets and avoid interstellar conflict. I sure hope so. I would hate to have to fight aliens with that slipshod weapons we have in this star system. Oh, and don't tell them that. Sorry, I got carried away. We were taken from your planet a long time ago by the Clanadol. When were you taken from the Earth, and why? The Clanadol were conducting experiments on primitive races throughout the local group of stars in the region, and they decided that humans were better suited as trained workers. Over 6,300 years ago, up until 2,300 years ago, they took humans from Earth in stages, every so often. The humans do not need to know this. I disagree. History is interesting. Spiritualist dogma has a record of our history going back many millennia. Not all of us are one religion. The crew of our ship has Catholics, Protestants, atheists, and even a Muslim. Many religions that can be dangerous. Don't worry, Orangeclaw. The humans are beyond the need to quarrel over religious iconography and rituals. At least we hope so. We've been studying your planet for a very long time in secret, since the forefathers told the Masters not to interfere with Earth. A rule we broke when we arrived here a year ago. It concerns a war between planet ships that ended in your solar system, actually. The word for what the class of ship is called progeny, and it is a type of planet ship. It is a vessel that can be the size of a moon or small planet, which can be self-contained and move through hyperspace. Planet ships, that must have been violent. How did our solar system survive? The ships fought out beyond the orbit of Saturn. We accidentally tipped over your planet Uranus, but were unable to right it. You're kidding. I'm kidding about that part. That must have been quite a sight. Who builds ships the size of planets? I wonder if we can make some kind of pact with them. That isn't possible, Owen Cervantes. The forefathers built them and taught the Clanadol about them. You've learned a lot more since we last met. My training to become a true Percac or an admiral and priest began when I returned. I was even given a wife. She's not with child yet. The God of all creation is great indeed and bestows great things on us. I've come back with permission from Harsal herself, the Queen of the Lettermark. How can you be a republic with a queen? She's the political leader of the Lettermark. We are allowed to run the elected council. When she's away, we have Prime Minister Orim or Nerit Percac. She's ceremonial. No, she is a queen, but she's not prone to the same autocratic malevolence as her predecessors. It's a bit like your autocracy of the United Kingdom, where there's a queen, but also a parliament, ruled by a prime minister. Last time I was told your alliance formed in the year 2118. Not so long ago by your standards. Before then, I take it the Queen was in charge. Yes, but it's complicated. You don't fully understand. Our worlds aren't really like yours. We don't have a dividing line between the duties of a queen and the duties of a council. In some ways, we're like your empires of old, but in others, we're a benevolent empire, or even a republic. We're not entirely democratic. It'd be too much trouble to give the people everything beyond the usual sustainable. So the closest thing is the UK model. I see. Maybe someday you can teach a class on the difference between our respective governments. Someday, perhaps, but in my studies I also learned about comparative religious beliefs, and feel that your planet is somewhat behind the times there, which can be later discussed. Well, nobody's perfect. Sorry to interrupt, Sandy Percac, but this is important. All right. What has you so anxious, Gynot? I can tell, and I'm not familiar with your expressions. Silarat left for the Atreal system a long time ago, and I fear he's in danger. I'm just finishing up a meeting with these guests from Earth. Can it wait? I am not sure, sir. What do you want to do? I would like to hire a ship and crew from the Caylaen and take it to the homeworld and figure out what's going on. You're going to have to be patient. I'm going to take these humans on a tour, and I don't have time for this right now. Yes, sir. Maybe he can hire an Earth ship. That would be unwise, Slayton. Humans know nothing about that star system. They might cause an incident or worse, be destroyed. Orangeclaw is right. It's too dangerous to risk the humans. Gynot is going to have to wait until this is over. I will wait. This is important, as we have arrived on the bridge. The full crew complement of the ship must be in the tens of thousands. Yes, on our last visit our crew was severely undermanned, but now over 12,000 people serve aboard the ship in its present configuration. Our ship fit in their cargo bay last time. I wonder how much this thing costs, if they were to sell it. It is not for sale, but we should cut a deal with them. Maybe later. Orangeclaw, I am happy with the ship and crew. Please show the humans what our bridge is like. Yes, sir. The ship looks fantastic. We are fully armed also, although we've run into trouble on occasion. There's nothing we couldn't handle. The computers are living machines, the Caylaen, who can do self-repair and automation. And then there's Dar, who's been upgraded since our last meeting.
I've had some minor upgrades and promotions since our last meeting.
That's correct. However, now they've been upgraded to a full officer, and have placed them in command of the computer system. The computer is similar to the consciousness, our computer system. And I'd like to see that someday. Perhaps you will, but for now we should dock inside the ship.
It's good to see you again, Thomas Casens. I've been promoted by merit.
We've all been promoted for various reasons. I am the Sakara equivalent of a commander now. Similar to you, Thomas Casens.
Commander Orangeclaw now.
You may continue to call me Orangeclaw. Captain is too high a title for me. I'm a warrior, not a diplomat. And captains are known for their long speeches. Is that a jab at me? I have been trying sarcasm, sir. Still needs work. It's not a gift, you know.
This station hasn't seen any action since Everett left to become a rear admiral.
I don't see anything wrong with your performance, ma'am.
What? Damn it, George, quit sneaking up on me.
I didn't mean to.
Nothing ever happens out here. I must be a fly on the wall.
At least I have a rock collection to study. I have something weird on sensors, Commander.
Okay, report.
There's a landing ship out there.
Mark, get its configuration.
The Cohnirri vessel Caylaen is in orbit, as well as the Endeavour.
They've returned, while the Endeavor's not far behind.
The shuttle from the Endeavour is Thomas Casens.
I knew it! Thomas is here to annoy me. Strike that last comment from the record.
What comment? Did we let him in?
Well, of course.
This isn't my idea, Beth. The Caylaen is back.
Santa Curie is back.
Yes, but now we got promoted to Pracac, so everyone calls him that now.
I take it his ship is in better shape than when we last saw it.
We won't get anywhere being uncivilized.
Fine. Then when Sam Pracac wants to meet the people of Mars, we can discuss that.
They can meet shortly, then.
I kept our last name just to annoy people.
Now I figure. Welcome to one of the oldest above-ground bases on Mars, Captain Casens, such as it is. Something wrong with the gravity plating. We've had some mishaps lately, but excuse me. Now I have some work to do, so I'll ask Beth to show you around. Beth? Excuse me, I have work to do. What an odd man.
The aliens didn't come with you.
I wanted to check on the situation first.
A routine inspection from a captain? That is unusual.
My excuse to see you, Beth.
Oh, please.
Humor me, Beth.
All right, Thomas. The problem is that we're strapped here. Captain Francis was killed on a survey mission, and you probably know what happened to Everett is temporary.
It was cruel fate that he was promoted, but I never pictured you as station-base administrator.
So, are you going to just stand there?
No. What have you been eating?
The oil smell is from something we spilled last year. As for food, it doesn't smell that bad.
Captain on deck? I take it you're not used to visitors. At ease, I insist. Nobody ever visits. Duty out here on this base is lonely. You are? Lieutenant Mark Lavelle, sir.
It isn't like we're neurotic wrecks, Thomas.
You could have fooled me. It's kind of like my cousin's place on Earth. My parents kind of act like those two, bickering. Orangeclaw, report. I have errored, sir. You made a mistake. Surely not. The Hammerhead has tracked us to the solar system. They followed us. I should have known it was too easy that they followed us. No word from the humans on the planet. They haven't detected the ship yet. Their sensors aren't that sophisticated. There is still time, sir. Time for what? We know that Alti Sick has not been himself since we left the Etrurca system. We know he shot at us. He might do it again. They will attack again. This orbit will leave us vulnerable. Can we destroy them if we attacked? Pracac, this is not a warship. The Hammariid is more than a match for us. We must tell the humans immediately. I agree. You know what will happen if that altered Dotol commander attacks the humans. I hate to think that he's capable of destroying their entire fleet, but he is. We must figure out some way of defeating him before they get here, and then use it. But for now, the humans must learn of this.
Yes, sir.
The Hammariid is coming here. Aren't the Dotal your allies? Alti Sick even helped to repair the Caylaen, so that both of your ships could return to your planet. Has that changed? Since we returned to Atriarca, the Ledamok leaders determined that Alti Sick should return with his ship to their homeworld, located at the star Dovasik, which is incidentally the star you call Vega. How can New Vega have inhabited planets? The 2 inhabited planets are planet ships, and are self-contained, within orbit of the star's lifespan. So, what is the problem? I thought you should know. Alti Sick's ship attacked us when we entered the corridor again, but we thought we lost them. So he's the one that attacked you? Yes, our ships are evenly matched, but ours doesn't have the weapons systems he does. Your ship is in extreme danger. Wouldn't attacking us violate their rules? I believe Alti Sick has been brainwashed to follow the rebellion going on among the Ledamok. Thanks for the warning. I regret this, but I'm the one he wants to fight. Well, that's just wonderful. If they knew that they could come to Earth without being stopped, they would bring more ships, and that would be a disaster. Your ship has to handle them. I did not expect this to happen, and we'll try to stop it, but I will need your help. We'll try to help in some way, short of battle, but we're not built for that.
I'll have my men try and find the ship using the telescope.
Cervantes and McKee, come in. We were wondering when you were to call, sir. What's your status? We have a situation out here. San Prakak just called me here and informed me that the Hammariid, the Dotal vessel from years ago, is coming here under a flag of aggression this time. The bug creatures on those reports. How can we stand a chance against them, sir? If you ask me, the Earth is doomed if the bugs start shooting. Owen, the cynicism isn't helping. Yes, sir. The Caylaen apparently gave them the slip after a brief skirmish shortly before coming here. I wonder if she sustained damage also. Prakak knows enough about the Dotal to stop them, I hope. We're not a military ship, and I don't intend to get us into a conflict. Then what are we going to do? We wait. Prakak is a problem we shouldn't get involved with. We'd be crazy to fight them. That was what I was afraid you'd say. What about the military? Can they help?
Even if we could send in the military, it would be a bad idea. We know nothing about the Dotal ship or what it's capable of. The Dotal might consider any action we take an act of aggression against them. We need a plan.
Good thinking. Let's get to work. I'll return to the ship after I talk to Ryan about this. Yes, sir. Casens out. McKee out.
Thomas talking to Director Ryan will only make it worse.
Well, we'll just see about that.
They report the enemy ship is on her way.
Great.
I thought we had problems. I'll arrange a meeting with Ryan.
San Prakak, sir. I want to make up for my oversight. I want to go over there with a strike force.
I know, but such a sacrifice will not be honorable. You like to rush in and fight, but this time I need you here.
Alti Sick must be dealt with. I will go there and force him to surrender to us, representatives of the True Alliance.
You're really adamant, but the answer's still no. I can't risk losing you. It's suicide. They'd kill you.
Please, sir, the Earth is doomed if they attack.
You think you can convince Alti Sick not to attack the humans?
I do.
Then you're either very brave or very foolhardy.
The ship lost power. Why?
It appears to be some kind of weapon. They fired an energy dampening field at us before it went out.
The Dotal aren't much on upgrading things. They like them the way they are. Is that Alti Sick's ship? We're going in. They have us in some kind of electronic beam.
Well, Orangeclaw, even though you disobeyed orders, I want you to take 2 of the men and go over there before they board us.
We're going in. They have us in some kind of electromagnetic beam. They want our ship intact. Try anything that will make us move out of here.
Should we beg for mercy, sir?
They don't understand mercy. Hey, where are the guards? Suit up. We don't know what to expect out here.
The enemy isn't even coming. Who's running the ship?
Nustafer. What is it? It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. If they think they have us, we will give them second thoughts.
Let's show them some hospitality. They found us. You won't take me. Get the invaders.
I want them alive. Alti Sick is next. Your attack is pointless. Call off your men. I am Alti Sick, 12th son in the line of Dotal. Know my house and fear me. You remember me. I'm Orangeclaw. Orangeclaw, is that you? I knew you'd come. Then you know I am here. You chased us here. Why? The years on the Caylaen have turned you crazy, Orangeclaw. I should inform your percac that you left the ship unannounced, and now are my prisoner. He might get a kick out of it. What happened to you? Did the Lettermock do something to you? When I returned to the home world, I was told the real truth. Pura told me all about the Mother Nation betraying our birthright, to be the rulers of the Alliance, not the administrators. And when you helped us? The promise of peace between us, it was a lie. Although an idea I always had in mind was to find out about Earth's defenses and use that information against the humans. You've been brainwashed like the TMS people, it figures. No, COL reconditioned me to see the truth. These monsters want to invade the Earth. The Queen told you not to return to Earth. I heard it during the hearing. You dared to come to Earth against the Queen's orders. The humans should destroy you. If Sam Percac doesn't do it for them. The Queen is back on her pleasant guarded palace on Caylaen. She will never know until it's too late. You might say Nagail Pura and his followers have opened my eyes to the true path.
Sir, I need to see Director Ryan. I can have Hendricks show you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hendricks, show him to Director Ryan.
Admiral, what's on your mind, Casens? The safety of our planets is at stake. The Caylaen is a peaceful ship, right? It's not the Caylaen, sir. The Dotal pursued them here. Just recently, they captured one of Percac's scout ships. They might try for us next. San Percac has a big ship and can take care of it. Sir, he isn't taking care of it yet. The Dotal could attack us at any minute or destroy us all. You sound a little paranoid, Captain. I am not, sir. Alti Sick is still in command. He has some kind of energy-dampening weapon and an arsenal at his command. They're forcing me into retirement. You don't know what it's like. Mars is all I know. I've been here longer than anyone on the base, and I won't be told to leave by some upstart captain. I'm not asking you to leave, sir, but now all we need to do is act soon. And you're in charge, sir. What can I do? Send in the fleet? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll ask for a psych evaluation for you. Maybe you're overworked and need to take a rest. They're a real threat, believe me. I'll contact the Adamson and advise them on the situation, but it's not my place to do anything more. I'm on Mars, and I have no say in these things these days. Aren't you concerned that these aliens could destroy the Earth? Get out of my office. Yes, sir.
Thomas, what is wrong with him?
He's losing his mind, Beth. I suggest you put a guard near his office to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
You really think he's gone space mad? I knew he was overworked, but this is ridiculous. Even so, I'll put a guard near the office. Maybe he won't notice.
It looks like you might have to take command of the base and confine him to his office.
I don't want the position, in case you haven't noticed. Hopefully we can keep watch over him, and it won't come to mutiny. But there's a more imminent concern, Thomas. What are we going to do about the aliens?
I'll return to the ship soon, where I'll try to come up with a plan.
Well, that's something you're good at, Thomas. It was good to see you again.
Thanks. Hailing San Percac. Oh, I'm on your screen. I'm returning to my ship because it didn't go well down there. Ryan won't help. You told him the details. I did, but he doesn't care. Is he that bad off? Yes, and you have something to tell me, don't you? The enemy attached a boarding chute to our ship. Orangeclaw and a strike force went aboard that ship and was captured. And then they left. We saw the ship leaving from our base scanners. Orangeclaw was aboard, right? Are you going to rescue him? That would be unwise for the moment. They have a weapon that can drain power from any ship within range. You have to do something. I know. I fear Alti Sick may plan to invade your planet. An invasion with one ship. The defense fleet might give him second thoughts. I have heard that Nagail Pura met with him, and he may be convinced to attack. You said that Earth was off limits. Can't you notify his superiors and call them off? The renegades wouldn't listen to anything we'd tell them. Alti Sick is here on his own, and he's been altered since we last met, to be one of them. Percac, your ship is the only one capable of fighting that thing. You make a valid point, but until we can find out what happened to Orangeclaw's men, I can't risk attacking them. I'll go back to my ship and inform my crew. Asimov is not the only base on Mars. I've detected other bases underground.
Should we warn them as well?
I'll take care of it. You come up with some kind of rescue plan while you wait for the next call. Cassen's out. We can't escape, Orangeclaw. The Dotol have imprisoned us in this hellish place, and here's where we will stay until we are killed. Suppose we aren't here when they come to kill us. You found a way out. Hold them back. The cat one got away. Alert the commander. Director Ryan is not going to help us, people. We need some other options, and we need them now. I take it that Dale Randall is still a grumpy old man. Grumpier. Lieutenant, we need to get a call to the Adamson. Get a cruiser out here. I'll get right on it. And also send up to Dr. Mearson to ask her for the medical protocol regarding declaring a flag officer unfit for duty. Yes, sir. Planning a mutiny, Captain? Director Ryan needs medical help. He's out of his mind. Beth might have to take command of the station to get the people out of there. Beth is going to confine him to quarters. I just want to make sure I've covered all the possibilities. Makes sense to me, sir. They might need to evacuate shortly, as the base could become a target in an alien attack. It's pretty big. Well, that's what I figure. We need to know if there's going to be any trouble. I bet others are out there watching. Like who? Before we left for this mission, we got word that the stolen cruiser Davies was in the vicinity. I want to know where the pirates are. Char again. I knew we'd have to hear from that traitor again someday. Most likely he'll come out here, as I wouldn't put it past him to come up here and make a mess out of things. Who is this Char? Somebody important? Nathan Char and his friend Harry Holt are the spoiled rich sons of two powerful families on Earth. They killed Marcus Barrister and Alan Slayton a year ago. Then they escaped the prison mental unit and killed many in their escape. As of yet, they've been on the loose. We figured because we're out here, they'd come looking for us. They killed my father. I picked up the Adamson on the hyper radio. Good, we'll be able to get some assistance, patch us through to them. Captain Mays, wearing an ancient Starfleet outfit. Yes, I like the classics. This one's from Deep Space Nine. What can I do for you? The Dotol are back, and they've changed motives since our last encounter and might be after Earth. Like Djalis, when he was killed in 2283. Djalis was never capable of invading the Earth, but Alti Sick is back, only he's not as peaceful as the Cohnirri assumed before. He might attack the fleet. He has some reason for tailing the Caylaen here, and it can't be to have a spot of tea and chat. And that is... We don't know, but Sanford Cack has come back too, and he says he probably will go after us and Earth. That's madness. The Dotol will destroy our space fleet. I know. Casens, is it the same Dotol ship as last time? Yes, it is the Hammariid. Try and get here fast. We are just at the edge of the asteroid belt, but we'll come back in. We're already in trouble. So there ends another failed attempt to capture me, my minions. The patrol ship is decimated. Someone is going to notice the mess. I've intercepted a transmission from Mars about an alien attack if you're interested. I am not. Just think, they might have advanced technology, and we could steal it. Our ship is no match for the Cohnirri vessel, you fool. Not the Cohnirri, the Dotol. It could be Alti Sick again. He was kind of a dullard last time we met. So Alti Sick may be back, eh? Perhaps such a mission is worthy. I could make a deal with the aliens and force those fools at command to pardon me. I could take over the Space Forces. Let us not forget why we are out here, to sack Space Forces ships. Going to Mars is a waste of energy. I will not stand here and be counted on my own ship. But you stole the ship. A technicality, Antony. I don't seem to recall inviting you on this mission anyway. My brothers put me on probation after I ruined a business deal some months ago. What do I care? I miss the poor fools we killed on Earth, but plundering the stars could be even more exciting. The Endeavor is out there. Casens, and maybe Slayton too. I can make them look like idiots in front of the aliens. I could even do away with them. You look handsome when you ran, sir, but not nearly as handsome as me. Shut up, Reyes. I've decided to go forward.
What have you decided, sir?
We took this ship from that idiotic crew that ran her and kicked Captain Baird out of an airlock. It's time for us to have bigger goals.
Sir, the Adamson has joined them near Mars. Ah, why didn't you say so?
I just picked it up on scanners, sir.
The Endeavour is a pain in my ass, but the Adamson would be a worthy prize if we could seize it. What about the Dotal? You forgot about them. This ship is armed, and we will prove that we mean business, even if we just get their attention. Imagine them declaring war on Casens and Mies. Oh, I love it when I come up with these evil plans. Set a course for Mars. My pleasure.
I am not in love with you, Antonio. But if you fail me, I will kill you.
You don't scare me, Nathan Char.
I could do it right now, but you'd probably misinterpret that. No, I mean to kill you right now.
Then who's gonna fly your ship? You killed the last guy because he looked at you funny. And were you not an obnoxious pirate like me, I would have taken you out with him. Oh, you don't have the guts. I will not be drawn into another argument with you.
Helmsman, activate the hyperdrive.
So I'm a commander of a ship of idiots? Killed the guards that neglected their duties. How dare they spite me? I want Orangeclaw, Hammariid, and his men caught and destroyed. That is not our way. No prisoner has ever escaped my ship. Find them.
Sir, there's another ship coming in.
Configuration?
None that we know of. It appears to be one of the Earth ships.
Humans are like Cohnirri. They make an excellent food source, too. I want the prisoners, but now I want that ship as well. Shall I hail them, sir?
On screen. I am Captain Nathan Char of the battleship Davies. You are in violation of our space and will be destroyed unless you surrender immediately.
How dare you? I laugh at your impotent speech.
Alti Sick, is it not? The renegades here are no longer the outcasts they were. We have taken over. This is my domain, and you aren't welcome.
I am Alti Sick, sent to your planet by Pura himself to make plans for taking over your worlds. Do not attempt to test me. This is your final warning.
And this is mine. Surrender now.
No. Char out.
Alti Sick sure is ugly, but I can't believe he fell for it. I will cause a diplomatic incident that will cost the Space Forces untold lives. Then I'll slip aboard his ship, seize control, and Earth will be mine. I don't like him either. You what? Oh, come on. The Earth will not surrender to one Dotal ship with you in charge. Battle stations. But sir, the enemy ship will destroy us and bring us into range of their shields.
That ship clashes with my radiant beauty.
I don't care about your beauty, you vain fool. Now tell me where they are most vulnerable, or you can kiss that pretty face of yours goodbye.
Yes, sir. I detect several holes in their shield grid. We can use one of the holes to break through their nearest docking bay.
Rix, take us into the breach.
Sir, the shields didn't come up. Maybe what expected.
Nonsense. Bring us in. Take us to full power.
Oh. What happened? Some kind of power draining weapon? Yes, power draining weapon. We are adrift.
Compensate. Battery backups activate.
Batteries activated. Targets locked, sir.
Fire a torpedo. Take us into docking bay.
Torpedo away.
Take us into the docking bay.
Oh, that was too easy. We should find the enemy and impale them.
Landing arms deploy. Evasive action. Open fire.
The enemy turrets are too close to each other.
Use it to our advantage. We have contact. We're going to go EVA through one of their main hatches. Everyone to your armor and pack plenty of ammo. We're going to bring us some big game.
You don't even know where to go inside that thing.
Even with what your mercenary friends stole from the database on that class of ship. Your allies took accurate images and scans of the ship when it came last time. It's the same ship. You won't get far without what I learned in 2483. You weren't there in person. I was incarcerated, as I recall. I let you go, but I had no idea you were going to decimate that ship or kill the others. You're sick. All right, the traps are set, so if they decide to come in here, it'll go boom.
Then let's go take the grand tour. I wonder how many of us we need to take the ship. The whole crew, ha! Arm everyone with any weapon they can find. Have them burst out in shifts the moment we break out of the ship. Let the first scouts die. I like it. I knew you would. Yeah, I've been itching to kill people for months. Reyes will go out first. Oh, why is that, sir? Because you're annoying. Well, he is annoying. Nah, we need him. Send out some of the trainees we recruited from that stupid COL cult. Tell them it's part of their spiritual awakening. They'll be awakened, all right. You don't even like this crew, do you? Not really. Kill them first. Ask questions later. This thing is fun. I didn't come here to be beaten by a bunch of bug things. Psst, you, get into the vent shaft. Orangeclaw, is that you? No time to explain. You must be the youngest Cervantes sibling, Antonio. As I recall, you let this gang out last time. I see you still haven't learned your lesson hanging around with them. Good to see you too, big kitty cat. I am not a kitty cat. I'm a Kazinti of Sakara. Hammariid, gather the others. They're only mindless drones. I tell it to this one. Can we get out of here? I'm with him. Let's go, everyone. Huh. You're reckless, Antonio. Love you too. You don't smile, do you? Can we get out of here before they come back? I had no idea you were already planning an incursion into this ship, Orangeclaw. I don't trust you, Char. I'm merely helping you because you're one of the humans. Someone might miss you. A wise idea, Orangeclaw. Your crew will follow me, or they will die. My crew only follows my orders. Not anymore. We could just lead them back to the docking bay and let them slaughter you. That's all right. Where to, Captain? This way. Smells like a cat box in here. Shut up, I had to have somewhere to go. You humans never cease to amaze me, Thomas Casens. Char's forces might be vipers, but they found a way to meet up with our people inside the ship.
The beacons on Orangeclaw's men are still active, showing them your Char's men. They joined forces, sir.
By the god of everything, this is a strange turn of events. It was the most demented move I've ever seen. I agree, but that fool managed to destroy the weapon that drained the power from the ship.
And Nathan Char just stormed the alien ship, and his vessel entered through a docking bay on the starboard 5th level, which would place him right under one of their armories.
He must have honed in on their thermal signatures. We've underestimated him. I don't plan on handing this foolhardy bastard a medal. The Adamson may be our only chance out of this. She's late, though.
Not the challenge you wished for, Thomas.
No.
I will update Maze about this and ask for help.
Sounds like our only option for the moment. Char is bound to cause an interstellar war, and we must find a way to prevent that. Char is demented, but he did disable the power-draining weapon. Is it possible that your people might need to rescue that lunatic? It's Nathan Char. He can take care of himself. The ship suffered some major damage, but is still capable of destroying us.
When Captain Maze gets here, maybe we can come up with a good plan.
They're your enemies, not ours. And they're your responsibility. We didn't plan to go into combat. And then at this time, you've got it ready. Yes, Casens, I'll pray about this. And do what you have to. Captain, I think we should let the aliens take care of Char. It looks like they're doing that anyway, Michael. Yes, sir. This is a weird mission. So Cohnirri say. The break-in sounds like Antonio's work. How so? Antonio is trained to be an escape artist. Lucky for us, you happen to be here then. We'll shortly return to the Endeavor while the Cohnirri monitor the situation. Understood. I know more about this thing than any of you do. We found the rest of your bunch an hour ago. So here's the plan. We're going to get out of here as a team. What about the Dotal? They're working on something. I don't trust you humans, but we have to work together. So you have to trust me if you want to survive. Try anything stupid and I'll kill you both. Yes, Captain. Your arrogance isn't helping.
I'll be watching your back, so you better be listening to old Orangeclaw, Captain.
Oh, really? Shut up. I carry the actual rank of captain, you know. As for you, Char, you do not.
Should we go back to the hangar deck?
No, they'll look for us there. We have to find some kind of auxiliary pod deck and use that. I don't know how we're going to get 46 of us off this ship.
We can just take this ship and go wherever we want.
You do realize that there are probably 4,000 Dotal on this ship.
I didn't.
Well, now you know.
What is this ship carrying besides prisoners?
Prisoners like us?
No, other Dotal. They haven't been altered yet. You wouldn't understand. He put a bunch of them in stasis.
Maybe we can open the prison doors and let them out.
That'd be a very bad idea. They wouldn't join us. They would lash out and kill us before they decided to help.
What the hell was that? A deja vu. I think the Dotal just blew up the Davies.
How do you know that? We have to get away from the tracking lights and sensors.
Figure it out later. Everyone move.
Yes, sir.
They seem frantic since the explosion.
Power source activated near here. We must hurry. You will talk. Why have they powered up the engines? They have to get to the command center now.
No.
You do not even care about your men who you are sending to the slaughter.
I don't care. Just so they kick some alien ass.
You are not a hero.
I never said I was.
Then why did you come here?
I wanted to cause an incident.
That's the first thing you said that makes sense. You just wanted to humiliate the other humans. You're insane.
You just realized that. You're getting slow, old cat.
What? I'm not old.
Oh, crap!
What happened? I sent you to watch after the old man.
He disabled the door and depressurized his office.
He what? Hendricks, I told you not to let him out of your sight.
The station must be evacuated, Beth. We gotta go now.
I know. Damn, why'd you jump out an airlock? Command won't like that one bit.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Let's get out of here. Everyone to the escape module.
I screwed up bad. I can't take it anymore. I failed.
Get hold of yourself. You're acting weird again. Everybody inside now.
I'm too scared.
Hendricks, get in there right now.
You need us.
I don't have to carry him. Get a move on. What about Ryan? His body's out there, blown to where that stupid Musk memorial is.
We're not going back for him. We took his life.
I don't believe it. Enough chatting. Let's get into orbit as soon as we can.
Yes, Command.
Alert the other bases to stay underground with minimal power, just for life support batteries. For now.
Communications sent.
The orbital ship should be right where we left her. I won't miss the old base. Come on.
Asimov sounded so boring.
Did someone conk me on the head and drag me in here?
Afraid so. You were going crazy. Log a protest later. What's our ETA to the Adamson?
An hour.
Half the life support is offline. We're going to need rescue soon, or else the crew will freeze to death. This is a short duration trip, gang. Mark, open a channel to Casens.
Yes, ma'am. We just detected you reaching orbit. Status report.
We're losing power here. We need to be picked up immediately.
The Adamson is also arriving from the other direction, but in the meantime, we can assist you with life support, Lincoln.
That would be best, Captain.
Where is Ryan?
He shot himself at an airlock before we left. We tried to stop him. We took every precaution, short of locking him in. He agreed to be confined to his office, but then Hendricks let him escape.
Sorry, sir. Well, Maze is a higher rank than I am, but for now, I'll take charge until he gets here.
Yes, you will do a good job. Get us here faster, you'll find us freeze-dried.
The aliens are moving from their previous position. We're stepping up the rescue.
Good idea. They're attacking the holding cells.
Our crew is being slaughtered.
I'm not afraid of you.
Don't think I wouldn't kill you.
Not you two. Your petty squabbling can wait.
This isn't over.
The Dotal are our enemy. Bickering amongst ourselves will not serve a purpose. They're taking the crew. San Perkak must learn of this. We attack on my word.
Now I know where to hit them.
Eat the knife. You will die.
It's the captain. He's come to save us.
Everyone, we're getting out of here.
Get the humans. If Alti Sick finds out that they've escaped, he'll have me killed.
You have a warrior's instinct. Try to corner them.
This is a slaughter, Char. You know that.
Yes, for you maybe. You know the only reason that they're not shooting at us now is because they're drugged. But it'll be like shooting ducks in a barrel, as they used to say. We should conserve our energy for the major battle, sir. The real threat is in front of us. I suppose it can't hurt to conserve our weapons charges. Char, when we get to the guarded section, I'm sure it will be more challenging. I am not a team player, in case you didn't notice. That much is obvious. You aren't so different from what we were before they enslaved us. Arrogant, conceited, and overconfident. They took over our worlds, but we took one of them back. And I assume you want revenge. Revenge is more of a human conceit. However, we did let them know never to try it again. Quiet. They've come for us. I know what we must do. Gunner, notice how close we are to the base they call Asimov. Destroy it. That should send a message to the human. But sir, might I point out there are no more life forms there? I do not care. Target that ship and prepare a position jump at the same time. Success to Alti Sick. We will make it look like our strike force was the intended plot, when in fact the spacefold was. Earth will be mine. In the name of Cohnirri. Sir, they've moved to target us next. Evasive action.
The Terran base on Mars has been destroyed. They've done a position fold jump.
What? To where? It appears to be Earth orbit, sir, near their moon. I want Casens on the line as soon as the link's repaired. They're working on it, sir. The situation just became more complicated. How could I have been so foolish? I brought the enemy to Earth. You should have known they'd try something like this. They used the attack to hide the hyperjump. They must have waited to do something like that. Is your ship in any condition to stop them? The Adamson reports that the Asimov spaceship has been rescued. They knew where to hit us, Casens. It's useless. I don't think we can go after them. They damaged the shields and several of the pole ships affixed to us. 2 of them have been taken offline. I don't know anything about pole ships, but I do know that you have hyperspace engines. Use them to get to Earth, and then try everything you have to stop them. We weren't sure about the damage they'd cause. The recent attack has made it worse. But if you have any ideas... No, but maybe you can alert your government and send for help. Aturka's too far away. Believe me, I didn't want this to happen. You're the only one who stands a chance against them, so we need your ship where they went. Slayton could go over and assist you, while the Adamson and Endeavor race on ahead. I will help you. It's our only option now. You must trust your ancestors. All right, but there's not much I can do. I'll send Slayton to have a look at the system, and then we'll try to meet up with the Earth fleet. I am sorry I got your planet Intellis. I know about the computer systems. Let me go. Both of you go over there. I will come in behind your forces as we enter near Earth orbit. We must surprise the Dotal. It's the only way now. Well, they'll notice you, but it's worth a try.
This is a surprise.
We're in for a situation back home. I just wanted to make sure we got this dealt with.
You still miss me sometimes, admit it.
I do, but I wouldn't want this to be our last meeting.
It won't be.
How can you be so sure?
We try so hard to live in separate worlds, but keep coming back to each other, even though all of this has happened.
I think I understand now. That's why you were jealous of Donald and Arlene years ago.
You picked a fine time to bring that up.
You know me, always putting my foot in my mouth.
I hear that. Well, I'm not jealous of them anymore. You're still part of the family. Yeah, our family.
You're always welcome. Are you going to make out or what? Get out of here, Owen. This is not Starship Legacy. Can't you tell this is a romantic moment? And for me, that's rare.
Owen is just annoyed that he doesn't have an ex-wife to annoy. His brothers are both somewhere else, and one of them trapped on that ship.
Antonio can take care of himself. He's family, though. You're worried about him. Well, you're right. He'll get out of there. I know it.
I do also. I bet even Prakak is concerned for his people over there, too.
This is Alti Sick, follower of Dotal. Surrender your vessels. Do not oppose us. We have the crew of your warship Davies trapped within our holding cell. You will stop the attack or they will die. Who the hell are you? I am Alti Sick, your destruction. Prepare to die. What are you talking about? Ready to fire. Hunker, lock all weapons onto those tiny ships and pick them off one by one. Yes, sir. Aim the main gun at the primary moon base and fire. Yes, sir. Thousands of humans are now dead. Well, that was stupid, sir. The base is decimated. They have totally destroyed Armstrong Base, and have destroyed 4 of our mining ships in the process. They destroyed Moonbase Armstrong. They've gone to Stovacor. All ships fall back for regrouping. We'll meet our stand at Freedom Station.
Admiral, this is the flagship of the U.S. fleet.
We stay here and die. I don't find dying here honorable. Aye, sir. I know what we have to do, Johnson.
Admiral, the Adamson and the Endeavour have just come out of hyperspace.
Sensors, any sign of the Caylaen or the Davies?
No, sir. The Caylaen and the Davies are not present.
Take it to the station. We'll flank it. One of the big ones just hit us, sir. McKee, report. Some debris hit the bow of the ship. Some power systems were damaged. Life support, still working, barely. The engines are still working. Any closer to the bridge and we would have been destroyed. Richards, open a channel to Maze. Casens, the debris from the battle hit your ship pretty good. We're not a military ship. How about if we scout ahead while you flank us? Will do. Casens out. Sir, you are aware that the ship cannot withstand a direct attack from that thing out there. I am, but we're not going to let them hit us. Stay on your feet. This thing gets bumpy from here.
But it does.
DeVries, take up a position alongside the Adamson till they get us to the fleet.
Yes, sir.
Damage report. We took a glancing hit, but the shields are holding. We'll cover Endeavour all the way to the position of the flagship. Hail Admiral Everett. Captain Mays, your ship is just as well armed as mine, but the Endeavour takes priority. Get behind the line as soon as possible. A skirmish line in space doesn't make any sense, sir. The enemy can fly around us or under us. I'll keep that in mind. You just get the ships out of the way of their gun.
I have an idea, sir. Why don't we fire on them right now?
That'll avert them from attacking the other ships. Do it. He's throwing their fire away from us. All right, get in there. It's Everett out. I think it is time to show the humans that we mean business. Hunker, target the Earth base at San Diego on the planet. Destroy it. Sir, firing the main gun now will drain our reserves. Do as I say now. Do it. Yes, sir. Target locked. What is going on? Sir, intruder alert. Impossible. Open fire now. Yes, sir. Beep. We're in. Ha ha. Seize the invaders and kill them. The bridge is ours. Kill that one. Foolish humans, you're only delaying the invasion. Purra will come looking for me, and when he does, he will tear your fleet apart. Bridge is ours. Kill him. He does talk too much. Don't you agree? It looks like he killed some of his own men. What an idiot. He's reaching for his gun. Kill him, Antonio. Darn it, you knocked me over, bugface. Nobody does that. Purra altered us to be weapons of destruction. Can we just kill him right now? They blew up San Diego base. He's dead already. There's some kind of mind control device on him. I'm victorious against a ship of thousands. Ha ha! Antonio, press the green bubble on the left. You make a good team, even if you are a big kitty cat. Stop that. Now the ship belongs to me, not you. What? Why is that? Alti Sick was killing his own men, so our invasion is without honor. You mean it was too easy? That's right. This was meant to be a one-way trip for us, but we succeeded for some reason. I managed to get through to the Endeavour. Tell the fleet to stand down. The operation is over. Yes, Orangeclaw. I want to get my acclaim now. Char, next time you declare a one-man war on a Dotal ship, I'll turn on you. Send the transmission, Cervantes. All right. This is Antonio Cervantes aboard the Dotal ship. Ceasefire. We've taken the ship. I repeat, we've taken the ship. This is Admiral Everett of the New York. Confirm. This is Orangeclaw of the Caylaen. We have successfully infiltrated their ship. They are defeated. This is Everett. All ships stand down. The battle is over. I didn't expect you to be here, Orangeclaw. It's hard to explain. But we subdued this transport crew. They weren't military, fortunately for you. Had they been, your fleet would have been ashes by now. So you took control of the situation. We killed Alti Sick, not him. You're a pirate and liar, and you'll be arrested. What? I broke open this cannon and blasted the bug leader, so that means I get a pardon, Admiral.
You weren't under any orders, and you aren't military. You provoked this war. Now hopefully we can stop it.
I don't know if you can. Before Alti Sick died, he said he contacted his leader, Nagil Pura. He will come out here, and if he does, he will bring a war fleet.
My God!
I suggest you get your affairs in order, rebuild the fleet, and have it vacate the star system.
Is he really that bad?
Nagil Pura will not rest until the Dotal name is again powerful in the local group of stars.
I see. We'll have to talk soon. I'll have your men sent over to the Endeavor to seek medical attention.
That'd be a good idea, Admiral. But for the time being, I must find the ranking drones here and order them to the holding ship for interrogation. They have a prison ship? They're a transport ship. What did you think they were transporting, Nathan Char?
I didn't know that.
Workers, Char. Thousands of them. They're a refugee ship like we were. You two are the ranking officers aboard the ship, and since I have control of the ship, you'll follow me. What happened to Alti Sick? Isn't it obvious, stupid? His primates defeated him. I thought for sure he'd come back after that fight on the bridge. This heretic took over the ship. I can hardly believe it. Most of the workers stopped once we killed him. I've contacted the humans, and they won't blow the ship out of space. Percat will decide what to do with you. But for now, we will put you aboard one of the large transport module ships.
Consider it a prisoner transport.
I'm Favala, a diplomat of the Dotal, and I'm much too important to be held aboard a ship against my will. Favala, you can either get control of the transport guests or not. You can always get Crash to do it. Crash is here. You know of him then. He lives on a base down on Earth. I never liked Crash. He was sterile when I met him 15 years ago. I could return you to call out to Spacefold. Might take a month. But the Queen would have our heads. She may kill you all slowly. The humans will probably not, though. They'd probably just arrest you. Anyway, the Marines will be here shortly to take you in. Then you'll be out of my hand. A great battle was fought and won, but it was a hollow victory. The ship that took on the fleet was merely a transport. An actual warship would be far more difficult to beat in battle.
I don't know much about those big insect things, but considering the size of that mere transport out there, I'd hate to meet one of their warships. The station's understaffed. Is there anything we can do?
I don't see what. We're under repair here, too. Looks like we're on our own.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Orangeclaw. Welcome back. The God of the Universe granted us luck, Captain Casens.
No, it didn't. It was all my doing.
You will speak when asked to speak. Do not forget, you are my prisoner.
I beat the aliens single-handedly, and this is how you repay me.
Alti Sick was already dead when you shot him. His memory pod responded.
That is if you believe Orangeclaw.
I do, because I know you too well. Now that you don't have a ship, you're going to the brig.
You're just mad because you didn't think of it yourself.
I'm glad. Had your people been on a fully crewed Dotal warship, you would have been a digested meal by now.
What do you want me to do with the renegades?
We'll have to put them in the station brig for now. Mickey can take them to the cargo bay. Our brig doesn't hold that many people.
I want to go with them.
Oh, no, you won't. I know what you did last time. We left you with some prisoners, and it won't happen on this ship. You'll be right here where I can watch you.
You don't trust me.
We'll split them up. Orangeclaw will take one group, and the guards will take the other. They have some history together. Send them to the closest station and make sure they don't find some way to break out. I will make sure they get there.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, you big kitty cat?
I'm a Shikara, not an Earth cat. But some of your Earth cats are carnivorous.
You just wanted the glory, but I'll split it with you, 50-50.
There is no glory in a shameless attack on a nearby defenseless vessel.
60-40 then?
You're coming with me.
What the hell?
Char, come with us.
How'd you get away from the cat guy?
The cat guy threw me in the brig with a changeling. Then he left.
Is Casens still around?
Well, the station personnel are really incompetent around here. Is Casens still around? No, the humans went back to their ship. Well, technically, sir, the ships are under repair. We could seize the initiative. Why are you helping me? You realize this is a toxic relationship, right?
Enough with your battered wife syndrome. Let's get out of here. We have somewhere to go.
Yes, there's a skeleton crew aboard the Adamson. Why are you helping me? What's in it for you? Take us where you need to go, or you'll find out. I bet you didn't consult your brothers on this.
No, I'm a pirate. I want to go back to the old ways, treasure hunting and stuff.
We could steal the ship and go to that alien planet, which happens to be Orangeclaw's planet. That would also humiliate him. Let's go to Tau Ceti. Casens was going there. We can beat him to the planet there and be a whole solar system away, where nobody will come looking for us. We'll need our crew back, stranger. The name is Krask. There are more of us than you know. Sounds like fun. It's been 2 days since the battle, but despite that, we're going to continue with our mission. May sent me over from the mission. Apparently Char and Antonio have escaped. They what? Reports say he got away an hour ago and no one saw it. Who was guarding him? I suspect that Antonio Cervantes freed him and fled the vicinity. Then it's a good thing we aren't there. Although it galls me that Char's crew broke a pirate out of prison again.
Sounds like Cervantes' work, doesn't it?
We don't know where he is, so that's a good bet. Has command been notified? The station lost power, but relayed the message after they went back online. Char had about 50 crewmen all escaped from the detention block on the station. They took a ship, but didn't say which one. It wasn't our ship. It's probably the Adamson. Percac has arrived, sir. Ah, excellent. We have arrived. On behalf of the Caylaen, I've arrived. I trust you were able to handle the situation with the Total. Repairing things took a little longer than expected. It's fortunate we had inside help, namely Orangeclaw. Alti Sick is dead. Thousands of his workers live. The battle was swift, but it was not challenging enough for me. Not challenging? You took on thousands of Total to get to Alti Sick. It seemed challenging to me. His ship was undermanned, sir. No need to belittle your accomplishments. The God of the universe shines on you. I just feel bad for the people we lost over there. You're back, and that's what matters. We should not impose on Earth any longer, and instead join with our distant cousins. Owen, any thoughts? Sir, what's going on? My brother James informed me Antonio got out. Your little brother may have helped Nathan Char break out of prison again. Probably Holt and Krask. The later is his changeling friend. Char didn't break out on his own. We can discuss this later. Sounds like my brother, all right. They have a toxic relationship. That is unfortunate, but it seems a pattern with those two. Oh, for crying out loud. So it seems the Space Marines have contracted the removal of the prison ship through a private company, and you won't believe who owns it. Nathan Char? No, Colonel Harry Holt.
How come that doesn't surprise me?
When did Holt become a colonel?
Who is this Holt guy?
Holt is a friend of Char's, a criminally insane rich man. His father was crazy too, runs in a family. Same with Char.
How to get in control of the Total prisoners? Would someone mind telling me what's going on here?
Char has escaped, and Holt probably helped, and Holt is holding the Total.
You mean your people let them escape?
I'm as disgusted as you. After all, we arrested him. We'll find out soon enough.
Suppose Holt convinces the Total to fight us.
That would be a first. We can't do anything about this but inform command. We'll get right on that. The space president will want to see us shortly. I guess this is it then. Yes, it is a meeting long in coming. Where's Beth? She has other plans. The X's are off discussing other things. Is that a good thing? It depends on how you look at it. Jennifer isn't here, fortunately. I think she joined the pirates. Well, it's good she isn't here then. Yes, sir. I can't wait to go on shore leave to Minnesota. Are there any places to eat there? I'm hungry. I didn't think Sakari could eat Earth food. Not without converting it. Oh, they have food there, but converting it might be a lot of trouble. The Commander-in-Chief is here.
At ease.
Madam President, I am San Prakak of the Cohnirri Alliance.
I've heard a lot about you. You come from a nearby star.
Director Weisland couldn't attend.
Director Weisland appointed me acting commander of Space Forces for this meeting, as she's busy with rebuilding the command structure.
Let us begin.
San Prakak of the Cohnirri ship Caylaen, welcome to Earth. It looks like your departure last time only prolonged our encounter with the Total. And now we know what we're up against.
Thank you, Madam President. I feel responsible for the Total ship.
Can your advanced alien people provide us with some answers about the nature of our place in the universe?
Madam President, it would take too long to explain everything in one sitting, but instead we must help you prepare for contact with alien races.
We humans thought we were the only sentient intelligence in the universe, but in time we learned the whole alien worlds were out there, with vast intelligence, a lot of it bypassing our state of development.
Yes, Madam President. The Cohnirri Alliance extends out beyond your star system, but you aren't all that unique. Planets with intelligent spacefaring species exist on a dozen member planets and non-member worlds, just in a local group of stars. Are these planets peaceful or not? Some of the planets are peaceful, but others are not. We were first considered your planet hostile, until you began to unite as a people and embrace true civilization. The local group, that is the stars within 200 light years of all directions, from the star you call Centaurus, contains species that make the Dotal look like mere bullies, and would stop at nothing to just suck the life out of a planet. Most of these darker forces are kept at bay by the Alliance.
So the universe is a dangerous place. We should be cautious in going there.
Yes, it can be, and you weren't ready, but knowing what has happened recently, you must learn to be.
Tell us about your origin.
We began on your planet 6,300 years ago, and were taken here in a great Clanadol starship to use as slave labor. Eventually, we rebelled and took over their empire, and exiled them, and became an alliance in the year 2118.
What is your relationship to the Dotal?
Letamok, our current ruling body, has a rebellious nation called the Dotal, who've been raiding us for decades. Alti Sick was a citizen of the Dotal.
You believe this Alti Sick was under orders from them?
Yes, but he was acting under duress, as we found evidence of a mind control device on him, and they drugged his workers into apathy, ironically making Orangeclaw and Char's strike succeed.
A mind control device? How diabolical. Now who do you think would put it there?
Nagail Pur's scientists likely put it there to control him, and the drugs backfired, making him more aggressive. While the reaction didn't work on the untrained workers, they became like mindless drones.
Why? Isn't that counterproductive?
The Letamok are a puzzling and hard-to-understand species. The Dotal have corrupted their teachings and turned them against their masters. They have been known to cause violent mood swings in their subjects in order to have them take the fall for their actions.
So their actions weren't their doing.
That's right. Alti Sick is dead. He was not a trained warrior. However, Pura is. He's much more dangerous than any alien you've met. He has a fleet of powerful ships, and he might come looking for Alti Sick's ship. We should be able to detect the fleet, and if we do, we may have a month to prepare.
A month? How can we rebuild in a month?
We can use my ship, which has modular components. Viceland already approved of the plan. We will use the combined forces of our space vessels, with the Caylaen and elements of the Dotal ship. They were carrying hyperdrive engines, bridge modules, and computers.
Slow down, Admiral Everett and Sanpercat. We don't even know what this plan is called.
I've given it a quirky name, the Alan Slayton Project.
Ah, after Alan Slayton. Tell me about this project of yours.
I'll give you a detailed report, ma'am.
Please have the report ready soon. I'm anxious to have our forces ready to repel the alien invaders.
This just might work, Madam President. It's our belief that the battle went to our side because God is looking out for us.
What do you suppose that would be?
It's just a feeling.
Well, if we base everything on faith and guesses, we're going to miss something.
Indeed, I meant no offense. None taken. Now that the President has departed, I hope we can hammer out a plan by the end of the day. That'd be a miracle. You know about the brass planning things. It'd take them weeks to actually start a formal inquest. This 1 month schedule is going to be too rushed. That's why we're not desk people. I hear you plan to go to Tau Ceti. Yes, we have. You may find it interesting.
Those bastards! They stole it!
As Linda Day George would say, bastard! Bastard! So, what is it? What's going on?
Char stole it.
Oh no, the Adamson. It was evacuated for repairs. It was the Adamson that's stolen. I heard it on the news. Remember Char escaping? Well, he was on the station the whole time. And he had friends. They took it right out of dry dock. They could be halfway to Cohnirri by now. That son of a bitch. Who's guarding the launch bay? Someone inept, apparently. Could be he made it so there was nobody watching that ship. The recent report says someone knocked out the security people with some kind of gas in the air supply, and then he escaped. He probably stowed away until he got the chance to take the ship. Maybe you picked the wrong vocation, Michael. Why's that? You sound like a detective. Speculation isn't going to get us anywhere, men. We need to convene on that. We need to adjourn the meeting for now and get this mess sorted out.
Sanpercat, sir.
What is it?
While you were away, one of the crew decided to charter a spaceflight to a trail without your consent.
Guynat, right. I told him not to go. How long ago did he leave?
2 hours ago Earth time, the Trail sent word that their consciousness computer control system was going haywire again.
I saw the report about that. I should alert the humans about this, but not yet. What ship did he take?
He took the civilian ship Mozart, sir.
Did they use the network? Yes, sir. Guynat will get into trouble. But we can't do anything about that from here. I must think about the rest of my crew now. Sanpercat, it seems that one of the crew has decided to leave. So I've heard. I guess I have to promote her to advisory status, just in case I have to give you up to the human mission. Oh, what? Oh yes, the Sagrum mission. The humans plan to go to the star they call Tau Ceti, but we know it as Sagrum. Prepare yourself for the trip and meditate on what you must take with you. I will do that, sir. I'm sure they'll come back safe and sound. I will, sir. As for Guynat, he might not be so lucky. Casens, even though we've come here, you should be on leave. Sir, I need to be here. It's important to the future of Earth. And our future as well. Nathan Char is a criminal. He killed 16 people, only 3 of which were guarding the ship. Everett, they took my ship. We know, that's why you're here, not there. Director Everett, welcome. Under strange circumstances, it would seem. A few hours ago, some madman stole a full cruiser-class ship from a dockyard. Nathan Char, he seems to have more lives than an Earth cat. No offense, Orangeclaw. I'm not an Earth cat, so I'm not offended. Caylaen, Orangeclaw's home star system, was our intended destination before all this began. Yes, but the name is Sagrum, not Caylaen. It annoys me to hear of humans who use arcane references of heathen gods to name stars they've never visited. I don't know. I think Caylaen sounds more mysterious. So what are my orders, sir? Your crew will be official officers on the mission to Caylaen, or Sagrum. For now, you will take leave while we repair your ship. Then I will begin work on the project we are planning. I will contact you when we are ready to launch. You will have a week of shore leave. What a way to get into the history books. Make sure to bring back my ship in one piece. I'll try, sir. No telling what to expect from Char, though. His record on stolen ships is shoddy. After all, the last 2 records he got a hold of ended up destroyed. That is what I'm afraid of. And Guynat has taken off aboard one of your vessels, the Mozart. They are traveling the corridor to the Cohnirri. Alpha Centaurus. Humans and their names for constellations baffle me, although a centaur sounds like a mysterious beast. You're getting used to us already. I hope not. But I should accompany you to the Sagrum system to make sure that you have a better chance of survival. I would appreciate the help. I've been meaning to address this, Thomas Casens. The matter of your father's remains. They're aboard the ship in our morgue, preserved. He enjoyed his visit to your planet, did he not? He had a great time. He spent his last days before he got ill enjoying the oddities of a few colonies on the planet. Our world has a lot more land than yours, for instance. I'd like to see it sometime. Perhaps one day you will. I understand that after he made contact with the old Majestic crew, he found some cousins he didn't know he had. My cousins, too, I gather. Yes, but his going there solidified a place for your people to come to the planet and seek to become an Alliance member. It would be a grand adventure that he would shine down upon the beyond, I'm sure. If there was a heaven, that's where he is in spirit. I will make arrangements to transport the body to your group before you return to the planet. That'd be good. Thank you, sir. Tactical, what's going on here? Dargrai ships, sir. A bunch of them. Get Guynat up here. Aye, sir. We're wasting time. We should get out of here now. The Dargrai? You didn't expect them. I should have, Captain Hendricks. We're being hailed. It says his name is Marjute. We're to be boarded and searched. Searched for what? Tell him we're not even supposed to be here, and we're not military. We're just leaving. That answer will not suffice, but very well. Now what did he say? He said trespassers would be eaten. Oh, shit. What do we do? Run, I guess. They're firing on us. There's another ship coming in. We're losing power. Guynat, I'm surprised you came all this way in an undermanned ship. Still, it was clever to speak to Marjute using your comm system. We picked it up. It is good to be back. My impetuous commander took a shot at you. We apologize. We came to help you. It's really a coincidence of fate, my old friend. Indeed it is. Now let's hit you back here before we both get killed. We'll shuttle you off the ship, and then we can both leave. I am Harligan. I wish to interrogate you in the chambers first. I put on my true face for this. Oh no! Seems we are betrayed by the director. A Caylaen ship would have stopped your friend. Or maybe the humans. The human ship does not have any tactical importance. The Mozart is a cargo ship. And then you let us go, of course. These guys are crazy. Don't make any wrong moves. Duke Lord Harligan. What is the meaning of this act of war? You idiot. I'm your superior. Either stand back and let me finish this fight, or stand in range of my gun and end it looking like a mistake.
The Letamac will have both our heads for this.
Join me or not, it will make no difference. We have what we came for.
The local laws device cannot be read by our people. He's right. It's encrypted. It will take our people years to read it.
That it will.
I will not tell you anything.
Your lord will have your heads. The royalty will not know of our meeting, not yet. Marjute, stay and die or flee. 'Tis your choice.
I choose to leave. I'm Captain Hendricks of the Mozart. We were just trying to drop Glynat off to his planet. We don't want any trouble, but you captured us.
His escort fleet was disrespectful to our space, so we dealt with them.
Destroyed his rescue ship and killed thousands of people.
I am called Duke Lord Harwilligan, and this is my jurisdiction as the Dargrai are arming for war.
Why?
The Litgra have been hiding their advances from us and their alliance with you. We therefore will send your people a message. I call the ship Coved Erdal. Harbinger, an interesting choice. The time of handing over relics is over, as we now have the means to understand the very central net, and to capture the power of the knowledge inside the device of the Litgra planet. They stole the local law's interface pods, but they can't decrypt them. Don't listen to this mad alien. Get out of here while you can. I will allow you two humans to leave, but I must deal with you two first as a message.
Let the humans go. They don't need to be involved in this.
That is true, but it's the end of you and your male cohorts.
I trust you have payment in your possession, Harlequin.
We have received payment.
You're a traitor. Well, so are you. It seems we've been double-crossed. I was more of a hoarder than a traitor. Just want money.
Don't do anything on our account. We've taken on the dangerous traits of humans, and it's been such a problem for the Litgra culture as well as ours. They chose to exploit this to satisfy a rich personal gain.
I gave the law's device to them so that they could crack the codes that I could not. Their true nature as free beings free of the controller consciousness.
This is beyond illegal. When the Letamac and the Cohnirri learn about this, you'll be hunted down and killed.
You cannot do this. It is against everything our ancestors established. The secrets of the law's device aren't yours to decode. As soon as you do, defenses will come up to alert the authorities in the Alliance, and you'll be finished. They will not let you off so easily. You will be killed.
The Dargrai are entitled to the ancient secrets. You've held them back for us for too long, and now you will be destroyed.
Another purge like the one that left our world nearly dead long ago. I don't fear that. I only fear that once you learn the truth, it will be too much for you.
I will not be concerned with that. Hand me my blaster.
Hold on, you can't kill me for this. Sellout, what do you think you would do?
Then our end will only speed his if he opens that data link. The defenses will cook his mind, only we know how to use it properly. We have taken steps to grant us access before I kill you all. You will send a message to the humans. The coming wars will end in victory over your oppressive society, which has held us down for years. And we have you to thank for showing us.
No, you mean win the battle but lose the war. You're decimating several treaties to plunge the Alliance into chaos.
It is already broken. The Letamac fear the swarming tide of the Masters, the Davies. Freed from their exile, they are weakened. The time is right, and there will not come a better time. The Davies, your forebears, remained in exile, but they will turn on us as they turned on you. Your attitude ends now. You've spent too much time among humans. Let me silence your fear.
He has rejoined the consciousness. You have doomed us all to extinction. Maybe the God of the universe will spare me, but you were going straight to the other place.
It is over for you two.
I will join you in leading the assault on our world.
Do not be absurd. As you can see, I will make certain there are no loose ends, Captain Hendrickson. Leave this solar system and return to yours with the information. Tell San Percac what has happened. It'll take him years to do anything about it.
Yes, sir. We'll go right now.
Guards, make sure their ship leaves intact.
Dun, 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 dun.